Actually, hello, everyone. Look into the camera here.
How's it going?
How's it going, everyone? I am Miles Hodson,
I'm,
Nebula in Overwatch.
I'm Matthew Travis and Matty Ice in Overwatch.
And we're going to be your casters for tonight's game in the JV against Clark County R1. This is our first game of this of our normal series for JV. We will have 4 more games in the next coming weeks. Thank you for coming and tuning in if you have made it so far. If you're just tuning in, we will be starting here in a couple minutes or so. And I believe we'll be starting about now, actually. We will be right back. We're going to get some stuff figured out, and we will be starting the game. All right, and we are live coming into Oasis for our first map. It is a control map. Big thing about control, the main way you were to play it would be it is first team to get 100% capture point on 2 of the rounds. Normally Tigris Deos, very good with Varsity. This is probably our best map set in my opinion.
Definitely.
But let's go on ahead and see what Tigris Deos is going to end up running. Their lineup currently is Q Hammy as Quentin Hamilton. Ender Dragon, which is Peyton Mefford, Ashley, Ashlyn, Bubbles, Ali Pie, and Jesus. And it looks like they're going to be going for a Ryan Zarya comp. Pretty powerful right now, in my opinion. Enemy team going with a Bastion as well, though. Let's go on ahead and take a view onto Quentin Hamilton's side. All right, so Tigris Deos is coming to point. They're running a Junkrat. Interesting pick currently in this meta. I don't completely understand it. It's quite weak compared to other characters, but we can see how Tigris Deos gets it to work.
It's really interesting to see the Orisa Diva, too. Because it's...
Quentin Hamilton goes down really easy, but Bubbles gets the enemy Diva outside of mech. Ooh, Quentin Hamilton gets res as Ashley gets a double elimination on their Bastion, Diva, and then Bubbles gets a pick on their Orisa.
The rest coming on the Bastion, though. Let's see how that goes.
Looks like the enemy team, Clark County, ends up having to pull out, and Wellington gets first capture point on Oasis Gardens.
That Bastion is still set up, though. I wonder what he's going to do there. I wonder if they're going to try and go there anymore.
Very interesting. I got to figure out the control here. All right, we're just going to have to figure it out next round. It's not letting me go first person.
Huh.
It's... Yep. But hey, it looks like Tigris Deos already with 25% capture point on this map. I think right now, very good hold. Yeah. Enemy teams end up changing up a little bit. Were they running double shield at the beginning?
No, they're running that Diva.
They end up going at double shield. Tigris Deos, Varsity, we're very good at double shields. That is our main comp, and it works well. Bubbles ends up getting
early pick on the Orisa, too.
Great. I don't know if you would count that as a stagger or just a pick. Ooh, Soldier goes on the flank. Ender Dragon shuts him down pretty quickly, though. Sends him back to spawn.
This ult economy is looking very good for Tigris Deos, honestly.
Oh, it looks massive. They almost have all 6 ults. Quentin Hamilton goes on ahead and gets his. Uses 2. Nano comes in, not Nanoblade. And he ends up just swinging his way through their team and just elimination after elimination for Quinton Hamilton.
That's a team fight win in my books.
Easily. Tigris Deos coming up to 70% on capture point progression here. Bubbles ends up going on a flank here. Interesting tactic. Let's go on ahead and go over, I think they're pushing down low again.
It's interesting because they've tried that multiple times and it hasn't worked out for them yet.
And it still doesn't look like it is going to be working. Tigris Deos makes quick work of their Sigma and Bastion.
And they're swapped to a Diva too.
They swatch back to Diva. I feel like they're panicking, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, 100%.
Visor ends up coming out with Bubbles. Valkyrie comes out from Alipie. Grav comes out, gets both supports. Quinton goes in. Multiple eliminations, and Tigris Deos gets 100% on first capture point there. Yeah. Very good round from Tigris Deos for defending that point. All right. Really good first point there from Tigris Deos, in my opinion. Matthew, what do you have to say about that?
I just think we just completely dominated there, really. We got control. We got point control at the start. And then we just took over, really. They couldn't get it together, and they just continued staggering themselves. What do you think, Miles?
I feel like Tigris Deos just knew what they were doing there, and they were able to hold them. I think they're going to go for the same comp. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out what this control is. It's just not letting me go first person. I don't know why. It's refusing to let me. Let's go on to Alipie here. Enemy team ends up going with another weird strategy. They're going an Orisa Diva. Not a very strong comp from their tank line. Two off tanks. Yes, it can work in certain situations, but definitely not Oasis, as Bubble ends up finding a pick onto their enemy Soldier 76.
I don't think they have enough healing output with that Lucio Mercy.
They just don't at all. Quinton Hamilton's just claiming so much free room, and they've already captured the point. I missed it. Ooh, man, this is very rough for them.
I think Yuhami's just taking the space and dominating with it.
He's able to own up to it without any challenge. Oh, interesting charge. He's overextending quite a lot. It looks like he might be able to get out of it. Diva ends up coming.
He might be able to farm his ulta on this Diva here.
He might. But the enemy team's coming after him. Tigris Deos ends up coming to support him out though.
Yeah, I think they're feeling really well.
Quinton Hamilton still being aggressive. He's going to get picked off, though. Bubbles ends up retaliating, gets a pick on their Mercy.
We might definitely be able to see a res here.
Res is definitely possible, but I don't know if it's going to come out.
There we are.
There is the res. Alipie does go down to the baby Diva, however. Quinton Hamilton doesn't see him. Ooh! Diva gets it back in the mech. Tigris Deos still capturing capture point up here to 60%.
In my opinion here, that you need the stagger, because she's feeding
100%. And that was a good stagger on Tigris Deos. So that's going to be another 10% on capture point before they can push as a whole team. But another thing to look at is the ult advantage for Tigris Deos right now. Clark only has 2-3 ults right now. Diva ends up falling off the map, I believe. Yes, she does.
Yeah.
That's going to be another stagger, another 10 seconds or so before Diva gets back in the fight.
This ult economy, yeah. What you were saying about it, it's just... There's such a big difference.
Large shatter comes out from Quinton Hamilton. B comes out a couple seconds too late. Everyone is just hitting Q at this point. Massive Diva bomb from Clark, but it's not enough to end up getting the point, and Tigris Deos ends up winning on Oasis.
That was just a great round, or a great match by Tigris.
A very good round from Tigris Deos, in all honesty. That was a good map, honestly. They got the point, they kept it, and they were aggressive whenever they needed to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes there were some points whenever Tigris Deos would be a little bit too aggressive, but they were able to come back from it, help out their teammates, and do well.
And I think Yuhami was definitely keeping the pace of the game. He was monitoring it and watching over it and just making sure everyone was going in their places where they needed to be.
Yeah, definitely. So now Tigris Deos, they're gonna relax for a couple minutes. There might be a couple minute break here. Clark will now get the map pick. Loser does pick next map. And what is the next map pool?
I think it's assault or an escort map.
Let me go. Unmute. Oh, we are unmuted. Were we unmuted that entire time?
No.
Okay. Next map pick currently, they have picked Temple of Anubis. I haven't seen Tigris Deos JV actually play on Anubis
I don't think
so
I have
far.
either.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. Looks like they're about to ready up here.
I want to see if they use the room strat that we do. We put
Yeah,
the
I do
Ryan
too.
shield up and go in that left room and
just push left and everything.
And be super aggressive with it.
Currently, we've actually been having 5 people push.
Yeah.
We're actually about to start, so let's go ahead and go over to live game. And let's see what Tigris Deos does. I'm very interested to see how well this next map goes.
And I think they are defending first.
I do believe so. Temple of Anubis is an assault map or a 2 capture point map. You have 2 capture points that you have to take, and then defending spawns or attacking spawns change depending on which one you are on. Capture points are also very controversial in the Overwatch scene and everything. They're seen as very unbalanced. They're seen as not very good. Several of the current maps are actually out of the map pool due to the fact that they're seen as, well...
Me personally, I do not like 2 CP maps or 2 capture point maps.
All right, let's go on ahead and take a look at, let's say, Ali Pie. We haven't seen any gameplay from her. She is playing Mercy right now, one of your primary heals. Jesus running the Ana. Very good combo there with their supports. But it does look like Clark County will actually have a higher healing output with a Moira Mercy.
And they're going with an Orisa Hog. So you'll see those pull
and hooks. A Bastion.
They do like that Bastion.
Interesting a choice to go Bastion on attack. It can definitely work if you can catch Tigris Deos by surprise. But they might be able to with the Reinhardt Diva comp on defense.
Yeah. We do have a Junkrat. He counters Bastion.
That is true. We do have our Junkrat. Ryan's ends up switching off. Nope, they end up going back to their original comp there.
I think they swapped their tanks is what they did.
Well, they went to a Ryan and then they switch back to an Orisa. Not a whole lot going on.
There we go. Bastion picked already.
And Res, though. That is going to help the ult economy for Tigris Deos. They're able to just sit up here, though, and just get free reign.
And there goes that Orisa as well.
Orisa as well.
Ashland getting an early pick.
Very early pick. If I were Clark County right now, the thing I would be doing is like, all right, what do we need to change? Something's not working here, and we need to do something about it.
Yeah, I definitely think a regroup and a change of comp could help this team tremendously.
But hey, they think it's going to work. They keep on pushing, though. Ooh!
Ashland with
3 eliminations there.
Wow.
Bastion ends up getting rezzed again. And ult economy is just coming massively into Tigris Deos' favor.
Yeah, I definitely think that ult economy is going to be the big thing that wins us these games.
And they've already got, Clark County has already lost 1 minute and 15 seconds to push on point A here.
And that hurts.
That hurts a lot, especially on capture point. Yeah, because we speak in experience. Bastion set up in a weird position and doorway there. He ends up having to relocate, it looks like.
And it's interesting to see the soldier play with the new switch going through.
Massive hook comes through. Quinton charges in, not able to actually connect with anything, though. Is still able to swing and get free reign. Massive fire strike comes in. Mercy ends up trying to rest. She does not get it off.
And Quinton is just going in. He is being very aggressive.
Oh, massive header.
That's a 5K from Quinton there.
Very good plays from Tigris Deos. They're only using 2 ults in that fight. Does look like Clark is going to change back to a Diva Orisa, though. Interesting choice, especially on capture point A. On Anubis, too.
Here, I would just go dive and just try and get them out of position.
Yeah, definitely thinking that, okay, well, the things we haven't been doing, they haven't been working insanely well. And it's time to maybe experiment. Yeah. Ender Dragon ends up getting back in mech, which will be big for Tigris Deos. He's halfway to a Diva Bomb. Tire, Visor, and Nano is all available for Tigris Deos.
Right now, it's just a battle of attrition. They're trying to wear shields down, get some damage.
Pick off onto Ashley from the Puffin. Let's see if they're going to actually be able to take anything from it. We should have Rez, though, and Rez does come through.
Let's go take a look at someone else. Maybe. 2
eliminations down on Tigris Deos. Bubbles ends up getting Easy Gamer 31. It does look like right now it's going to be a good capture point for, or is it?
They might be able to hold here. We could see a Diva Bomb come out of Peyton here.
We definitely could, and it could be massive, especially with very low shield count for R1.
And he's just...
Oh, Bastion goes down! Visor comes out from Bubbles. He ends up getting 2. Is he going to be able to get 3? Looks like 2's all he's going to get. Jesus ends up getting the final blow onto Ender Dragon. I mean, Easy Gamer.
Yeah. And,
that's a Mercy stagger.
On the Mercy.
30 seconds left. Oh, another pick onto the
Bubbles
Moira.
Bubbles is popping off here.
Bubbles is just going in on him.
Huge difference.
Bastions ends up coming out.
Comes
Shield comes out from... Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be massive.
That's a huge bomb.
Massive play from Ender Dragon there, getting a triple.
He got a 3K and demech the Diva.
Massive play. Bastion does get res, though. Only 10 seconds remain for Clark to push onto point A. We have officially made it to map 2. And I don't think Clark is going to be able to touch here in a trigger overtime. Round 1 is done.
And that was just very aggressive plays by Tigris Deos, just dominating the map.
I don't even know if that was aggressive plays. They just knew when to be aggressive and when to hold back. Very good plays from Tigris Deos. Very smart plays from Tigris Deos.
Very smart.
Now, if I'm in Clark County's shoes right now, thinking, all right, what do I need to do? You need to go out for an all-out defense on point A. You can't even let him get a tick, and that map's done. Tigris Deos ends up taking the win for the night.
If I were Clark County, I'd go with a Junkrat, a Bastion, a Sigma Orisa, Baptiste, and a Mercy. That's, I think, the best comp they can run.
You want to go for something that can just stay there and doesn't move.
Yes.
Like a brick wall. You just can't let anything up.
And we're seeing that Orisa Diva again.
And Tigris Deos does something a little bit different. Soldier ends up getting switched off for a Doom Fist.
And then the Ana gets swapped for a Zenyatta.
I'll be interested to see the Zen plays. I always love to see some Zen plays. Let's see if Jesus is able to get any cheeky picks onto Clark County here on point A.
And I do want to see Bubbles try and go for that Ashe there and try and dive her. and get her out of position.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how they set up on this first point here.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and see the rollout from Tigris Deos coming to point A, or first choke.
All right, they're coming out. Let's see where is Clark County set up here.
Let's go ahead and take a look at Clark County. They're end up pushing on to high ground, or mid ground, I would say, actually. Bastion set up behind a Rissa shield. Quentin Hamilton being aggressive, though. Alipie gets picked off by the Bastion, though. And Dragon gets demeched.
In this, you just need to go back and regroup. You're losing.
There's no point. But Tigris Deos ends up getting one. Quentin Hamilton with a massive charge onto the Rissa and the final blow. This is still very winnable for Tigris Deos. Jesus ends up getting picked, and Bastion.
We might see the back tap here.
Quentin Hamilton on point, forcing.
I think a back tap's about to happen.
Quentin Hamilton on point. Clark County isn't able to do much, and Quentin's gonna.
And there goes Bubbles.
And that's
the map.
That's Anubis. Tigris Deos wins.
And Quentin Hamilton with the back tap. That's just amazing.
And let's go to the score room.
Yeah.
Interesting plays. Actually, I want to see this play of the game. Let's go live. Let's see this from Ender Dragon, because this was a very good bomb.
Yeah, this is fantastic. He just launches it right over the shield and breaks it.
He saw that Orisa shield, put her down, and it's like, all right, this is my time. Sends it in, gets 3.
That was very well played.
Very well played.
Alrighty. I just think that, yeah, they control the tempo of the game. They're being aggressive when they need to. They're being passive when they need to. They're getting those early picks, and they're just winning those team fights.
A very strong, game night from Tigris Deos GDV on their first map of the entire season, or first match. Honestly, GG all around. Very good.
That was a great game. I think Tigris Deos excelled in the areas that they needed to. Their ult management was great. Their comms were great.
Comms were clean. Comms were good. Ult management was amazing. Just the overall plays and everything were really well executed. Sometimes stuff got a little bit risky, but they were able to come back from it almost every single time.
And the peel was great, too.
Peel was amazing.
When they got risky, the team just grouped back up and took it back over.
Let's go on ahead and head to the Be Right Back. We'll be right back. All right, and we are back. We're going to go for a third map. Why not? Let's go on ahead and keep it going. Why stop now?
We got to get this third map, and it gets good practice for our JV team, too.
Of course. Why not? Why not just go ahead and play that third map? We have plenty of time.
Exactly. And I think it'll be very beneficial for our JV team.
Of course. Just some extra playtime and everything really helps, especially even for Clark County here. Just having that extra playtime and feeling more into the game sense on a first map is really good.
It helps improve. I still remember our first game last year. It was rough.
Very rough.
And then we got into it. We got into the game more. We just started playing, and we became to where we are now.
We just got better as a team. Let's go on ahead. We are going to Route 66, though. One of my favorite maps, honestly, for Escort.
And sadly, we don't get to play it.
Sadly, we do not get to play it, though. But interesting picks coming out from...
Oh, we had to start the match.
Map hadn't started yet.
I am interested to see who we play. I feel like we'll stay with that Ryan Diva comp.
Or we might go back to the Ryan Zarya. That worked really well on Oasis from Tigris Deos. Let's go on ahead and see what Tigris Deos comes out with. I'm predicting a Junkrat with a Soldier, maybe a Moira and a Lucio.
I think she's just going to stay with that Ana.
Really?
Being honest. Oh, okay.
You know what? I just think it works better on this map. And I am on the wrong one. Let's go on ahead and follow them to, the payload.
It's kind of interesting to see we're running reverse dive here.
It is interesting. Hey, it's, you know what? Why not try it? Let's see how well it works.
It's not unheard of.
It is not unheard of. By the way, Escort, you have a payload and you have to push it to all the way to point 3, and there's multiple points you have to get through. And then once you push it as far as you can, the enemy team then has to push it as far or try to push it further than you.
I didn't even notice we also have a Tracer.
We do also have a Tracer. He switched off from the Doomfist.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and see how that's going to look for Bubbles here.
And we also see the Zen swap on for Clark County here.
That'll be interesting. I would like to see how Clark County or Tigris Deos is going to handle this.
Yeah.
Everything else though does look pretty normal.
Bubbles here trying to get a little economy off of that Diva here.
Ooh, ends up flanking. He got the Ashe low. Is he going to be able to finish her off?
And Q Hammy going in there too.
Oh, Quentin Hamilton and Ashley ends up getting 2 picks. Ender Dragon comes in and gets a 3rd.
They did get a pick on our Lucio though.
But it's Lucio. He'll be able to get back. Oh, Quentin ends up going down, but Bubbles ends up de-meching. Ends up going for the Ashe. He's going to be able to get the final blow. Nah, Jesus ends up coming in and getting it. Jesus ends up getting 2 kills. I mean, eliminations in that kill, though. I mean, in kill feed. I'm going to... Tigris Deos ends up keeping the cart from even going around the first corner on that first push.
Yeah, and our ult economy is looking very good. In the swap on.
Whoa! Oh, man, I thought Bubbles was gone there.
Yeah, I did too. And that Ryan's out of position. We need to be able to capitalize on that.
He ends up dropping down on low ground. Interesting pick from the Diva to the Ryan. I wasn't quite expecting it, but it is a good pick. Pulse Bomb ends up coming down, gets the Zenyatta.
That's a good opening pick there.
Coalescence comes out, ends up getting 2, 3. Is it going to be able to get 4?
I think...
stagger.
Bubbles going to end up
Bubbles ends up getting that last one there. Let's go ahead and take a look over at Quentin Hamilton for a second here. Playing on the Winston. We'll have to wait for Clark County to regroup and push as a team again, though. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remain for their push.
The ult economy is looking very good, too.
Tigris. Oh, but Alipie goes down.
Wow.
Quentin Hamilton goes in a little bit too aggressive. Ends up popping his ultimate to stay alive. And pretty big commitment there.
That was pretty big. And we only used 2 ults that fight. And so we should definitely be able to get it back.
All right, ult economy still definitely in our favor. Bubbles ends up getting an stagger, maybe? Early pick onto Easy Gamer 31. They end up still trying to stay with the Bastion. You try it till it doesn't. Try it till you try it, I guess.
Try it till it doesn't work anymore.
Bubbles ends up still getting a lot more. I didn't even notice this. Their Reinhardt gets way deep into our backline.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. Oh, Q Hammy on the Mercy.
Q Hammy goes in. I don't think he's going to get out alive, though.
Not. I think, yep.
Bubbles ends up getting a final blow onto the Orisa. Diva Bomb comes out. Bob comes out.
Huge kill.
Eliminations on both sides of the feet, on both sides. I think right now Clark County does have the advantage, however.
I do think, I think they're going to be able to push this payload a little bit.
Ender Dragon outside of mech right now. This is a very bad opportunity for him. He could definitely get staggered, or he can get this. They end up getting the Reinhardt. I think they won the team fight.
I think they did too. I think they came back from the 3v6 and just won the team fight, got all the elims.
Bongo ends up coming out from Clark County. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do anything with it, however, as Jesus and Bubbles and everyone just converges down on the team.
Everyone's just, they're getting them. And they need to stagger this Reinhardt.
Oh, Reinhardt Earthshatter comes out. I don't think it connected with anyone, though.
I don't think it did either. This is a huge stagger opportunity for that Reinhardt.
Oh, yeah, that was bad. Zenyatta ends up coming out of spawn. I'm guessing he's... No, he doesn't get picked. Ashley ends up actually getting picked off by the Zen. This can be bad from Tigris Deos. We're pushing up a little bit too aggressive here.
Yeah,
but comes out, not able to connect either.
I do think that the reverse dive comp is working here.
It is, but they're being a little bit aggressive in my opinion.
I do agree. Chance in it. I don't think they're going to touch, Miles.
I don't think they're going to be able to touch either. Oh, contest comes out 1 second before overtime is now in play.
Now they have to break that shield and get through that Reinhardt.
Thing is, Varsity now, Clark County now has their Valkyrie. Tigris Deos very close on their end, however, though. Tigris Deos does now have Valkyrie. Ender Dragon is a little bit disconnected. Same with Alipie.
Alipie, yep.
Oh, Alipie ends up getting out. Having to use Valkyrie, though.
I think that was definitely worth it.
Bubbles does get full spawn.
Reptire come out.
Tire comes out. Massive tire!
Huge tire.
Ends up getting a triple.
And the bongo as well.
Good defense for Tigris Deos there.
That was. I think it was a little bit sloppy. We did go in a little bit too far, but I think we cleaned it up and came out nice.
100%. 100%. Now, I'll be interested to see. I bet we go with the dive again on attack.
I think we do. And I think that Clark County will stay with that Diva Orisa.
100%. 100%. I don't know if that's exactly the right choice, but I have my feeling about it.
Mm-hmm. It's that tingling feeling.
10 seconds till we get to see what both teams have decided they want to play on this map. I'm going to say it's going to be fairly the same for Tigris Deos, though.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to say it's not.
Oh?
Hog Reinhardt for Tigris Deos. Hog is an interesting pick, 100%, but it can definitely work in the right circumstances, and Quentin Hamilton thinks he can do it. Interesting change, actually. Nope, Zen ends up switching off on Clark County for an Ana and a Baptiste for their other heal.
He uses his immortality field already.
And that's gonna be out of cooldown, but
that is a 30
Deos
cooldown. And we do see the pick on Ana. They are playing Ana this round.
Oh Lord, I see him. Yeah, I know. Hello, Justin.
Justin, you should definitely come and pop in, dude.
All right. So, let's go ahead and see what Tigris Deos is going to be able to do. I was expecting a dive. This is just not a dive.
It's a very powerful comp, though.
It is, especially against that Bastion.
I don't think that Bastion's going to see the light of day.
I don't think so either. But Ashley gets very low and ends up getting the Ash, though, and gets rezzed. Oh, and Quentin gets the Bastion. Tigris Deos is just getting free pushing here.
They need to get that on off the cart, and they win.
And, yeah, I think they're going to be able to take this.
Yep, I think that's a round win. And a game win.
Game win. Well, it was game one last round.
You're right. What? This is just a little exhibition.
Of course. Tigris Deos with another great round, honestly. Especially on third map here on Route 66, where I was a little bit iffy.
Yeah, honestly, tonight they just looked very clean.
Very clean.
Tempo is great. They were controlling. They had the ult management. They had the comms.
They knew what they wanted. They knew what they wanted to do. Look at this. This was massive.
Yeah, I just think it was a great night for Tigris Deos.
Amazing night for Tigris Deos. Best of wishes to Clark County, though. Tigris Deos is going to end up taking this win for tonight.
Yep.
We will be right back with your player of the match. All right. I am here with player of the match presented by Harley Amos Todd with Reality Heritage. Heritage Realty. I am really butchering this one. But hey, Quentin,
What's up?
first game of the season. How you feeling about it?
I feel like we played really well. I feel like we had pretty good communication all around. Yeah.
How well do you think you guys have improved from last year?
We improved quite a lot. We've got more communication. We've got more synergy. And we're just having fun with the game.
So you played a couple different heroes throughout the night. Reinhardt, Roadhog. How do you feel with those characters and everything with your skill set and how they've improved?
I feel like I'm doing the best on Reinhardt, but every now and then Winston's fun to play.
Winston too, yep.
Yeah, I've only played Roadhog the very last one, but
yeah, I was a little bit shocked seeing the Roadhog come out on attack on Route 66, but it worked. It worked. Yeah. Hey, it's your first win of the season. How do you think the rest of the season is going to go for you?
I feel like we're going to do pretty well. If we keep playing how we are, we'll be doing pretty good.
Heck yeah, man. So on Anubis, you kind of just walked into the back and solo capped there.
Yeah.
How'd that happen, huh?
So I charged on accident, and then I realized that no one was paying me any attention.
So just cap the point.
So I just got on the point.
Anything else you'd like to say to the people watching? First JV player of the match presented by Reality or Heritage Reality.
I don't have anything.
Just see it. Come and watch me next week.
Yeah, see you next week, same time.
JV will be playing at 5 o'clock next week at Central Daylight Time. Thank you, Quentin Hamilton, for coming on, for answering my questions. Week 1 player of the match. What's up? Oh, and next up at 7 p.m., Varsity will be playing. Who are we playing? Are we? Oh, we are playing Clark County again, but we're playing their varsity team. That's why I forgot. Tune in. Definitely be there. It's going to be a great game, great match. Oh, also, be sure to follow our Twitch and everything. It'd be crazy if we were able to get partnered or affiliate or something around those lines. Other than that, we will be back here in a little bit. Make sure to tune in, follow, and we will see you then.